Can you state your name?
My name is Diana Velasco.
And Diana, how have you dealt with coronavirus?
It's been hard emotionally because you get kind of stressed out being cooped up in here, not doing anything. And as well as it can be kind of emotional because you learn things about people that you didn't know before.
Okay. What are some hobbies that you have developed throughout your time in quarantine?
What I did for a short while was creating bracelets. One that I'm doing is drawing. Another one would be listening to music and doing karaoke and singing and dancing. That's pretty much it for hobbies.
Do you have a favorite movie or show that you've been watching throughout your time in quarantine?
I've watched various shows. One of them being Avatar: The Last Airbender, or like The Hunger Games, or maybe even like some of the Harry Potter seasons, as well as a bunch of Disney movies.
And if you had to pick one, which would you say is your favorite or enjoy the most?
I have to say Avatar: The Last Airbender because it reminded me a lot of my childhood.
Okay. And since we are not allowed to sit down and eat at restaurants anymore, I know some are opening up, but the past few months we haven't been able to go to any. Have you tried cooking at home?
Definitely. Trying new recipes, or maybe just going online and getting bored and just doing drinks, maybe in general.
And what can you specify things that you've learned to make?
I guess learn to make definitely coffee since Starbucks is closed. I've tried new desserts and I tried improvising on some old cooking.
How, since like you mentioned before that you've been cooped up with family, how have you been getting along with them so far?
So far, pretty good. Sometimes it does get chaotic, but in a good way. I think it's kind of a good family bonding time. Um, Otherwise, I don't think we've had that much problems.
Do you have a favorite family activity during quarantine?
I guess just watching movies and eating together because we make good food as well as we enjoy the time that we are together.
And so coronavirus kind of hit unexpectedly during the spring semester of the school year. And so how did you feel about, doing focusing on epic academics with COVID going around, it's this new disease, nobody like very new, people are like concerned and so on, schools are moving online. How did that all make you feel?
At first, it was a little nerve wracking, but it wasn't that impactful. But then, when they started coming out with the cases and changing all these rules and laws, it started to hit. And I think it was very hard to adjust to it, especially people who do sports or like school, because moving from online and being like physically with the person, it's very different. And it kind of affects the way you learn as well as in healthy health decisions is like working out or doing sports. It kind of affects that because now like during quarantine it's kind of hard to keep up with that.
And do you think your use of electronics has gone up since quarantine?
Definitely, because there's not much you can do, so it's just really watching shows or like maybe even just using it to work out or learning recipes or stuff like that.
What lessons have you learned through quarantine?
That's a hard one because I've been asked that a lot, but I still haven't figured out one exactly. I guess just being close with people that you love and just getting to know them and getting to know yourself as well.
And last question, what activities do you look forward to once quarantine ends?
Definitely to go out and eat. Another one to go and like just walk around or like go places. Maybe go to an amusement park or something. Um, definitely going back to doing sports because it's very boring being over here. Just being active in general, maybe just even taking a really long car ride.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And this is Ariana clocking out.